Hello there, all of my primetime leaders, and yes, I'm calling you all leaders. And JT, I know you're watching this, you're gonna be like, I'm no leader, I don't know what you're even talking about. No, you are a leader in this ministry because you are helping us to put on this great event that we'll all be coming to, which is the Bluegrass and Fish Fry Jamboree. Yes, I hope you all are even somewhat as excited as I am. I can't wait for this. But I wanted to send you out this video because we tend to handle these kinds of events more like a VBS, more like a Sunday morning where we just have folks that kind of come together and we give instructions and then we disperse to do our own duty. So because of that, first I want to give you my heartfelt thanks and gratitude. Thank you for saying yes, for signing up for this. Thank you for clicking the accept button if you got a planning center email. If you haven't gotten a planning center email, please let me know. This email will give you a list, give you a rundown of everything that's going to happen, kind of a flow of the events, and it keeps you in line, keeps you in track with all the times and expectations throughout the event. So I wanted to do that. I wanted to give you a sincere thank you, and I also wanted to kind of let you know what is going to happen on Friday. Okay, cool. So we have a load of guests. The last time I looked was just a couple minutes ago, just this morning. I think our registration is now stopped, now completed. We have 153 folks signed up, y'all. 153 folks. And that's not including us, right? So we have a ton of mouths to feed. And we have a lot of fish to fry. We have a lot of hush puppies to make. We have a lot of setup to do, a lot of things to do. But to keep that in mind, I also want to keep in mind that your time is valuable. Okay, while I'm on staff here, this is part of my hourly duties throughout the week. This is your time, and I want to make sure that we treat your time with respect because I want you to be able to do this again and to say yes whenever I ask you again. So we want to be able to make sure that everything we do is done with as much efficiency as possible. So that number one, we aren't wasting time, and number two, we're all able to enjoy this event at some point in time as well. I'd like for us to have time to be able to talk to our brothers and sisters in Christ, okay, encouraging and edifying and coming along one another in the faith and being part of the fellowship, okay? So here we go. 4 o'clock on Friday. I would love for all of us to be there by 4 o'clock, as close as possible to 4 o'clock. At that time, I'm going to give some instruction on how to handle the food, some of the other setup things that are needed, and we will get going. All right, we're going to make sure that we are cooking no later than 4:30 p.m. Okay, I want to make sure that we are putting the fish in the cornmeal, the hush puppies in the Sweet Betsy mix, whatever the heck that stuff is. I don't know, Sweet Betsy or maybe Sweet Autry. Either one, I'm going to pick it up and it's going to be tasty. Whatever we used last year was really, really good. So I want to make sure that we are... things are bubbling and starting to cook at 4:30, no later than that, because we have a load of fish to fry. We aren't going to require masks, okay? For our guests, we're not going to require masks for you either, all right? So everything that you'll need, plastic gloves, for instance, will be on hand. All of the things that you're going to need in order to make your part of this ministry a success should be in place, should be ready to go. A little setup info. We're going to be setting up on the left-hand side of the Crosspoint Center between the farm and our building. The reason being is that we're going to set up our food in the hallway beside of rooms 1 through 4 in the Crosspoint Center. All right. We should also already have up a couple of tents in order to provide shade for all of you awesome cooks, and in order to provide us some respite in case we have some inclement weather. Praying against it, but you just never know. The band should also arrive at about 4:30, so I'm going to be there with Eric to do a sound check to make sure that they are good to go, plugged in, and ready to roll. So that's where we're going to be. That's the setup area for us. We're going to open the doors at 5:30, okay? Because I know older folks, they like to get in there early. You know what I'm saying? They like to get their seats. They like to get all situated and all that kind of stuff. They want to make sure that they know where they're going to be. They want to get into their surroundings, and that's perfectly understandable. I'm the exact same way. I'm kind of an old folk at heart. JT, you know what I'm talking about. All right, second shout out to JT. It's enough. You're done. So we are going to open the doors at 5:30. I'll come in and speak to our folks at about 6:10. All right, to give some instruction, to pray for our food, to let them know where to go in order to get their food. And we'll give them some time to do that, to get their food ready to go. Hopefully it'll go really quickly, because we'll have both sides of the tables opened up so they can go and grab and get back to their tables. Around 6:25, I'll introduce the band. They'll be playing for about an hour. I'll then give a short devotional, very, very short devotional that will lead us into our last couple of songs. And then the event will be over. And whomever is still available, still there and willing to help clean up, you're welcome to. We would love to have as many hands on deck as possible, and we'll call it a day. So that's it. Hopefully this didn't last too long. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. And I cannot wait to see you all. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to give me a call. You can give me a call. My number is in this email, or you can send me an email. However, get in touch with me if you have any questions or problems or anything like that. If you have any other people who would like to volunteer, let me know about that as well. I love you guys very, very much. I hope to see you very, very soon. Hopefully, everybody's going to be able to make it on Friday. If not, please let me know. And have a great, great day. Love y'all.